What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Truth, and that's short for Truth Over Narrative. Welcome to A-Side Boxing Talk. So, obviously, we a little late, and I did this on purpose with the Shakur Stevenson post-fight. I just wanted to see how a couple things was going to shake out after the fight. And I think now that it's midweek, it's Wednesday, let's kind of just jump into it. So, obviously, we already know before the fight, he came in about 1.5 pounds, 1.6 pounds over, to be exact, in his supposed defense. Well, not supposed, but, in the defense against Robinson Conceição. So obviously, during the night of the fight, he wasn't the champion. Conceição could have still won the belts, but obviously, we all know that Shakur has made the announcement that he's moving up to 135. And I think everybody's very pleased with that. We know, obviously, with the state of the lightweight division and how things are going up there. So let's kind of talk about his performance a little bit. I think overall I give Shakur Stevenson's performance, I want to say a B plus. I think he performed really well. I like the fact that he went in there and showed a sustained body attack, right? This is a different Shakur than we've seen. Sustained body attack. He hurt Conceição multiple times to the body, even dropped him, I believe, after the 4th or the 5th round, dropped him with a left to the body. Just a real good fight, man. He showed a real strong fight, real front foot dominant fight. Another thing, he showed the footwork, man. I think Shakur showed levels in his footwork. A lot of people before this fight, they was talking, and the word was, well, Conceição is an Olympian. He's got this great footwork. Shakur just likes to fight mid-range. He gets in mid-range. He's a little flat-footed. That's not going to work against a guy that can move as well as Conceição, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that wasn't the case at all. For me, Shakur showed a new level of his footwork. I believe there was 2 or 3 instances where he almost made Conceição trip and fall off of his footwork alone, just, feinting with the foot feints and just lateral movement. So I think that if people had a question about, his footwork being top notch, I think that fight last Friday showed otherwise, right? I was in the building as well. Again, the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. That's my hometown. Great arena. It was a great fight for Shakur Stevenson. 10,000 plus in attendance. Jam-packed, man, and we really showed up and showed out for that young man. Again, I like his front foot pressure. Shakur Stevenson is a mid-range fighter. I would say Shakur Stevenson is one, if not the best mid-range fighter in boxing. So obviously, him being on that front foot, a lot of that close quarter brawl, I like it, man. Again, he just showed a different level of dog. He could have maybe kind of kept this at mid-range and kind of jabbed Conceição's head off and just kind of made it a less interesting fight. But I just feel like, he already had missed weight on the scale. He knew that this was his homecoming fight. He was going to show out for the city of Newark, his hometown, and he put a great fight on. You know what I mean? He came forward. He took a couple shots that maybe we wouldn't have liked him to take, but he showed, hey, I got a little chin on me. You know what I'm saying? And I got the ability to push forward effectively, cut the ring off effectively for 12 straight rounds. There was no chasing Conceição. And again, Conceição was supposed to be a guy with great footwork, with good footwork, and he cut the ring off well, cornered him well. He worked the body well. And showed that dog. He made it into, he entertained the fans. And I appreciate that. So a lot of the naysayers, a lot of the boring talk that these guys got about Shakur Stevenson is all BS. It's bull. He can't sell. I mean, I've never really heard that one, but he showed again, hey, I can put 10,000 fans in an arena, right? His last 3 fights have done over 1 million views on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? The last 3 fights, great ratings, put great asses in the seats. I'm sure if not, it'll be very close to $1 million gate. Yeah, man, you can't ask much. You can't ask much more from a budding star, a 2-division world champion that we than what we asking from than what Shakur has given us. I also like the fact that he kept hurting Conceição. I think once you get to about the 5th or the 6th or the 7th round, I think the whole building kind of just realized that Shakur was going to definitely, even Shakur probably realized that, hey, I'm going to be able to hurt this guy. I may not be able to get him out of here, but he kept pressing him. He kept pressing him. He kept hurting him. He kept his foot on the gas for 12 rounds. And I really like that, man. Just showed that dog even when he didn't have to. You know, some guys, you know, they just, I'm only going to do what I need to win this fight. But you don't want, you know, some of your bigger fights in your career for those to be the moments where you finding out if you got dog or not. You understand what I'm saying? We've seen fighters in the past, you know, face those situations and pack it in. And I think that's something that Shakur Stevenson is weak in, even though he would never have a reason to pack it in anyway. But I think he just showed us like, hey, you know what? I'm here to win. I'm here to win. And however, by any means necessary, I'm going to get this W. If it entails me having a fight on the back foot, he'll do that. If it entails Shakur having a fight mid-range, he'll do that. If he has to press forward, he'll do that, right? Like I said, man, I think, you know, with him moving up to the lightweight division, I believe this is going to be Devin Haney's last fight at lightweight. I believe, you know, we may see Shakur Stevenson fighting for a vacant lightweight belt next year. You know what I mean? This guy's 25 years old. He'll be 26 next year. And you look at it, he'll be a 26-year-old 3-division champion. You know, but by the time this guy's 30, he'll be a 4-division champion probably. You understand what I'm saying? So I like it, man. I like it, man. I mean, good things from Shakur Stevenson. I mean, as we always expect, you know, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to come back and wrap that up and talk about that. There's a lot of drama going on, you know, with Keyshawn and Rolly, and not Rolly, but Keyshawn and Devin. We're going to talk about that as well. But for right now, man, I just want to say, you know, again, I'm very impressed with what Shakur Stevenson did this past Friday in Newark, New Jersey. Made me proud to be from Newark, New Jersey. You know what I mean? My city. So, hey, it's what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. It's A-Side Boxing Talk. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.